Well, good morning, everyone. I'm CBS 11 meteorologist Jeff Ray with a special webcast for you here on your Saturday morning, where temperatures starting in the low 50s, upper 40s in the outlying areas, and we've had a few clouds coming in from the north along with this north wind. But our forecast today, well, across the morning hours, these temperatures will be warming up into the mid 60s by the time we get towards 1 o'clock. So by lunch hour, it'll be comfortable out there. You might need a jacket here across this morning, but we're going to be a little bit cooler than we were yesterday. Yesterday's high was in the upper 70s, 69 for the high today. That's the typical high this time of year. Very nice fall weather in place. A little bit of cloud cover. Your weekend forecast, yeah, cooler day than yesterday, partly sunny, but like I said, nice fall day today. And then tomorrow, we're going to have some clouds, especially early on. I think those clouds will clear out. We're going to have temperatures in the 70s, but look at this morning low in the 40s for the first time this fall. That's the typical low this time of year. But we have actually yet to get into the 40s at DFW. So we've had some very warm mornings so far here into the fall. Now, this is water vapor. It's an indication of how much moisture is in the air. Instead of just looking at clouds, we're looking at moisture content. And when you see this orange color here, this is very dry air. So we actually had a weak front come through here yesterday afternoon, but the really dry air was well behind it. But here it comes. This is the last 12 hours, and you can see its migration to the south across Missouri, Arkansas. And what this is going to do for us is really bring in some cooler air, a reinforcing shot of cooler air, and that's going to make for a cold morning tomorrow morning, but it'll probably kick up some cloud cover. The really cold air this morning was up to our north, where they had the first freeze warnings and frost advisories in Arkansas, as well as in Missouri, as well as the Panhandle this morning as well. There are freeze warnings and frost advisories out because that cold air was already up there. But it's coming in here today. It's just going to be warmed up by the sun. So future sky forecast, you see the cloud cover that's kicked up from this. Temperatures in the upper 60s, cooler day and partly sunny skies. And then tomorrow morning we'll probably have enough clearing because the clouds that you see here, I don't know if you noticed that, but they weren't coming this way, they were coming this way. These are high, thin clouds. I don't think it's enough cloud cover to hold in the heat. So I think that's why these temperatures will dip down into the 40s inside the metro, and the outlying areas will be in the lower 40s. It'll be the coldest morning we've had so far this fall. And then for highs tomorrow, I think really these high, thin clouds won't be enough to inhibit the warm up. We'll probably get into the 70s. The rain as well to the south, as well as the thicker clouds. This is really streaming more off to the east and staying to the south of us for Sunday and into Monday as well as we get into this big warm up. Let's talk about this, because by the time we get into Wednesday and Thursday, we're talking about 80s for a daytime high. That's well above normal for this time of year. That will be within a few degrees of a record high, in fact. This ridge will be in place. But look out here. Coming in Pacific Northwest is going to be a very strong low that I think really gets deepened and strengthens as it moves over. So this is Friday. This is our transition day. We're going to go from a warm morning to a cold afternoon, because this storm system will bring some rain. Thunderstorms will be moving across, very windy conditions and a shot of cold air. So we're going to go from the 80s to daytime highs about 20 degrees cooler than that. And I can show you on the 7-day. Now, again, this weekend, just absolutely great fall weather, just a little bit of cloud cover and a cool morning start. Coldest morning we've had so far this fall. Then we get into Monday, upper 70s. Tuesday, Wednesday, 80-degree weather. 80-degree weather. Overnight lows in the 50s, so nice warm up there. Almost 80 on Thursday. I think the clouds will probably keep us from 80 degrees, but a very windy day. And then on Friday, we're going to have a warm morning. It'll probably be in the low 60s or around 64 morning low, and then the temperatures will drop in the afternoon, and we'll have that rain and thunderstorms probably in the morning hours. And then we'll talk about daytime highs in the 60s on Saturday and on Sunday, at least the low 60s. And it might end up being a little cooler than that. Just kind of depends on the wind. We might dip down even to the upper 30s in some of the outlying areas. So this is that time of year. 80 degrees to 60s, and that is going to be that real big drop of temperatures next week into next weekend. That's the latest here on the morning forecast. Now, Lisa Villegas will bring you updates on the forecast later on this evening on CBS 11. Until then, you can get always the latest weather and news and sports information on CBSDFW.com. Thank you.